We've got baseball from New Yankee Stadium. It's the Red Sox and Yankees together again, and it's coming up next. A good look there at the new jewel of the Bronx, sparkling new Yankee Stadium, as it'll play host to tonight's edition of Major League Baseball. We've got, without a doubt, the best rivalry in baseball for you straight ahead, as it'll be the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. And a welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to take you through this one. We'll hear from my colleagues Dave Campbell and Eric Karros momentarily. But first, let's get to our starting lineup here. It's presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And set to face these guys is a man who tied for the Major League lead with 21 wins a year ago, the All-Star left-hander CC Sabathia. A look there at the Yankees defensively, and they feature an infield full of Gold Glove Award winners as Jeter, Cano, and Teixeira all took home hardware in 2010. Time to sit back and enjoy this one from Yankee Stadium as Jacoby Ellsbury gets set to lead off the ball game. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody gonna touch him.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
That was a good aggressive swing, Matt. He just couldn't get on top of it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And we'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
So the leadoff man retired for Dustin Pedroia. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Wouldn't be a surprise to see him continue to work that outside corner.
And a ball outside apparently. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Under this one just a bit as this is a fly ball for the center fielder Granderson. And that's out number 2. Our umpiring crew for tonight's game, Woody Keller calls the balls and strikes. The old Irishman Porter Callahan's over at first. Dutch Nelson, the crew chief, will be out at second. And Joe Watson will be the arbiter down at third. Adrian Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
And how they pitch to him here in this first inning will be a good barometer of how they'll approach him this entire game.
But a foul ball, 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Oof. You don't see him take that pitch too often.
On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Gardner will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a perfect 1-2-3 first for the big fella CC Sabathia. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. State Farm again has the starting lineup for the Yankees, and it looks like this. They'll have to match up against a two-time All-Star and World Series MVP from way back in 2003, the hard-throwing right-hander Josh Beckett. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. And he lays off there 1-0. Now here's Beckett with the 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
One thing about our two starters, they'll both light up the radar gun all game long.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Fouled back. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. But there to take it is Lowry, as he was well positioned for route number one. And with one away, there's a good look at the new Yankee Stadium. As mentioned many times, the dimensions are exactly the same as they were across the street. Still a great park for left-handed hitters, as evidenced by the short 314 down the right field line. Not quite as forgiving for righties, as that Death Valley area out in left center extends to a full 399 feet. One of, if not the deepest in baseball. And this time the fastball is by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1.
Right on the inside part of the plate. Not much he can do with that fastball.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
As we forge through this final month of the season, he's making a real push to end the year over 300. And he's got a solid base hit here.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in the danger is first baseman Mark Teixeira. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now Beckett on 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, he better not start falling in love with that location, because that's a spot where he's going to get burned.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
Well, and you have to remember that even the best hitters in baseball fail 7 times out of 10. This is just a great pitch and a great spot, so that's one where you just tip your hat and move on.
Alex Rodriguez will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Beckett checks, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
And there is probably no one in the concession lines right now. This is the matchup these folks came to see.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
And that is a controlled swing there. Great back control. He keeps his head right on the baseball and just steers this thing into right field.
Robinson Cano will stand in for the first time. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Yankees come up empty. We've played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. Kevin Youkilis will stand in, and he wore the collar back on Wednesday, taking an 0 for 5 in that ball game. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leadoff man retired here, and he's been awfully resilient out there recently. A record of 3-1 in his starts this month.
Jed Lowry stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
And early on, you can see him trying to jam guys with that pitch, not let them get extended.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
9th double for him on the year as he jumped all over that thing and drilled it for 2 bases.
J.D. Drew will dig in now. He had 3 hits in that ball game on Wednesday. Right there for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he fights this one off to stay alive. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Mike Cameron will get his first cuts here. And that's dead center for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
And as a catcher, if you call for a sinker here, make sure you can keep that ball in front of you.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. So the shortstop Derek Jeter will stride in for the first time. He homered back in Wednesday's ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. And the fastball is lined into right field for a leadoff single.
Well, sometimes that's how these rallies start. Little fluke hit, and now they're in business to start things out.
Nick Swisher will be the batter. Beckett ready with the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Oh-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but You know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, and I'm exhausted just watching this at-bat unfold.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. Lowry on to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone. So the bases are empty with two away for Troy Gloss. Good fastball there from Beckett. 95 on the gun, 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball showing plenty of life to it in these first couple of innings.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And out of here! It was solo shot for Troy Gloss. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, if you've got power, hey, you go for it. I mean, he just keeps those hands high, drives right on through the baseball, full extension. That ball ain't coming back.
The catcher, Jorge Posada, will stand in. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Brett Gardner will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And here's the first pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now a hard liner toward short, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Lowry, and the inning is over. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 New York. Carl Crawford is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0 from CC. To the shortstop, Jeter. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
And this is an important first out, not just because he's the leadoff hitter, but because of what he represents, and that's speed on the base pass. Anytime you can keep him off first, that is indeed a major victory.
So 1 gone now for the Sox captain, the switch-hitting backstop, Jason Varitek. First pitch on the way. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo shot for Jason Varitek. Number 11 for him on the season. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
These guys, they can get you from anywhere. I mean, that's the number 9 hitter here, and he's taking one over the wall. You sure don't get a lot of easy outs with this lineup.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. In there, and it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Fouled back. And that misses. 2-2. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts now. This is not shaping up to be a night to write home about, that's for sure.
Dustin Pedroia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Boy, that thing's really moving sharply at the end.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a miss, as all he could do is reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. The Red Sox score 1 on the home run from Captain Jason Varitek. We play 2.5. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox 1. Curtis Granderson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is going to get on through. It's a leadoff single for Granderson.
Well, they really haven't been able to ruffle his feathers too much to this point, but a first pitch single here to begin the inning will at least put him into a stretch right away.
Mark Teixeira is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
And he has not been all that efficient with his pitches through the first 2 innings. He'll need to step it up a bit here in inning number 3.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And this is not a guy that'll get himself out. You're going to have to come to him at some point.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Lowry back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Well, they shoot themselves again in the foot right here as they ground into a double play for the 2nd time in the first 3 innings.